Hello, beautifuls of the feed. Welcome back and welcome to the new people that are viewing this. If you are, please subscribe and everyone like and comment and share and do all the great stuff. Happy birthday to me. But honestly, most of you have already said it. So thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really, really appreciate it. Today is going to be a cool day for me, at least. We're going to do a reading today, and the general reading today is going to just focus around self-growth and some situations maybe in your life, like that's what I'm getting, or it's feeling like that. But I feel very good today, so I'm not really 100% sure where the cards are going to take me, but let's see. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I did sleep in today. Okay. Divine intuition. Divine truth. Strength. So our first card that came out today is strength, which is really kind of beautiful because that is the Leo card. And I kind of love this card. It really represents me in a way. Being a Leo, and I really do kind of see the link. And the strength one just gives me compassion and inner strength and bravery and being extremely focused on your situational goals. The next one up, we have the Queen of Wands and the Fool. So we have strength, Queen of Wands and the Fool. It does seem like it has very powerful energy at the moment, so that's lovely. The Queen of Wands gives me determination, being very joyful, and maybe having more of a courage, being more courageable. Is that a thing? And the Fool gives me new beginnings, being very wondrous, or, being innocent and almost in a situation you don't see the danger. It's almost like that. So I feel like it's a newfound strength. There's this newfound strength, this newfound willpower, newfound courage. It's just this whole bright, lovely kind of vibe coming out in these first three cards. So that's what I'm getting from that. And down the line here, we actually have the Seven of Wands, which is giving me maintaining position, or maintaining yourself in a situation that may be kind of tough, but you're doing it. You're yeah, maintaining the position of control over the situation. And then we have the High Priestess, which gives me a lot of vibes of just divine truth and divine intuitions and things, and I feel like there has been this rich humanist amount of development in the spiritual mind or the mind itself. So this is very much a self-development today. That's what I was feeling. Self-development. I do love those ones. I feel like sometimes I dive into the love life and sometimes I want to sit there and I want to be there for 2 hours and just keep going and going. So I'm not denying that I don't love those ones, but I do also love these ones too. They're very close to my heart, these self-development ones. 8. We have the Eight of Swords and then the Ten of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is really just kind of giving me this self-victimization situation. I feel like you have too much self-doubt. And I feel like that leads to feeling very pain and everything's falling apart and things. So it's very anxiety feeling, being entrapped in one's mind or one's fears. And I do think that it's going to be the end of the cycle. This one here is really representing a collapse or defeat, and I feel like I'm getting good vibes from it, but I'm going to get some clarification just so I don't guess back. So I want to clarify these last two cards here with the High Priestess, please. If you are resonating with this reading, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Okay, the Four of Swords. There's a lot of swords down here. The Ten of Pentacles. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. I think it's a realization. These cards are interesting. There's the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords here. So the Four of Swords is really just giving me this like restfulness of like the mind and just the body, and being in a calm, collected space, and really like reflecting on a lot of things, which is giving me like the divine realization that you can have the things that you've always desired, because these next two cards are really giving me luxury and, you know, deserving the successes that you've built for yourself. So it does seem like I need a little bit more clarification, because I really just want to get what is the deal with these last two cards then. The self-victimization. Maybe you doubt yourself. Okay, so maybe you're doubting yourself and that leads to failure and collapse. I think that's really what I'm getting from it. Yeah, so the next one that came out is the Six of Swords. There's like literally all the swords. So the Six of Swords is really giving me this vibe of like moving with the pain. You know, like even though that pain is there and it can cause failure and collapse and things, you can still keep moving forward. Oh wow, the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, so that's definitely giving me the verification that you're like resilient, and you like have that determination to like move forward. So I feel like this end of this reading is really just like, it's saying that like that is the divine truth, that you have realized that you don't have to be self-victimizing or in a situation where you're causing yourself so much pain, because that is what's sabotaging your universal path from moving forward, which the Two of Wands really just gives me this vibe of this new adventurous kind of outlook and like wanting to move forward and even travel, and you know, like have this new profound look on life. I really get that. So I'm going to move on to some affirmations really quickly. I just want to see what the affirmations today will be for this reading. And if you feel like it, write these in the comments. I am in charge of how I feel today. The Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords. Three of Swords really comes through as this like painful card, but like this one really screams like a positive kind of vibe. I am in charge of how I feel today, and that's the truth. Okay, Nine of Wands. I have almost achieved my goals and I have the strength to make it. Okay, it's really beautiful. I feel like this one here is really the universe giving you strength. This reading is a strength reading. It's a Leo reading. I love it. I absolutely adore this. I just love doing tarot. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I think I've never enjoyed something in my whole life as much as I have now. Except for music, because I love music too. And Beyblade. Oh, okay. We will move on to some more cards. I do just want to like ask about the full energy here and the current, like the actual situation at hand. Like what is actually happening for this situation to be happening in the first place? Like what feelings, you know, what kind of situations, was it a soul connection, twin flame, those kind of things. I'll just do a couple. I've never done this before, so this is a first for me. I'm just going to go with the flow and we're going to see what comes out. So yeah, dark magic. lack of emotional intelligence, lack of control. Belonging. So yeah, it's like a soul twin flame connection. I will tell you what cards are in a sec. I just want to see if any more will come out. If these are the only ones that come out, that's kind of perfect. And the devil. Okay. Why do I ask these questions? Sometimes I get my answers. Okay. The sun is the first one that come out. So this is representing you. This is you. You are the light. The one that's watching this. And so we have the 10 of cups, which gives me the vibe of connection, and that's like twin flame or soul connection, like this really intense connection. And this one here is giving me the sense that there is a lack of emotional intelligence. So there is this like shifty in dealings, like lack of control, like that is essentially what's happening. But then we have down here the moon card, and the moon card really represents to me like something nefarious is happening emotionally or subconsciously or spiritually. And it just says, be careful of seeing things that are not there. So this is like illusion. This is having like fears, but also deception, mystery, dissatisfaction, intuition, and subconscious. I really get in this situation that it has been some form of darker magic or some sort of, ritualistic magic that has been sent towards your partner or you, or the energy surrounding it, and has caused a lot of problems. I'm also in my head right now getting that this is from many lives. So this is from like multiple reincarnations. This is not just from this life. This stuff follows you through incarnations. Is that true? Can someone tell me? Because that's just what's coming into my head right now. The devil. And this one is like you've been held in like bondage by the situation for a long time. Like I'm getting like a long time. Like it's an expansive feeling. And it's like, obsession, chains, and the shadow self, and you're feeling like the powerlessness of it all. So this situation that you are dealing with currently has got a lot to do with a connection in your life. It is very karmic, it seems, and it seems like it is a real connection. It also looks like you need to do something, or maybe do black magic removal. Maybe that's what this is screaming. Black magic removal, start cleansing, get some crystals. I don't know, like self-development is a really good one for like getting rid of those things. And meditation is also a good one to bringing light into your life. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to some other cards. So today we will do the fairies because beautiful. We will do Hidden Heart Secrets. Hidden Heart Secrets. Someone told me I should be a voice actor once, but I was like, how? And then I realized that I could do it on Fiverr, so I was thinking about doing that one day. Just do like, I would legit charge $5 if you can, because I don't really like charging money for anything. Okay. I have a bunch of cards here, so I'm just gonna, I would do that one last, but I'm just gonna do like a thing with my hands. I've been doing that lately, and sometimes I get like a vibe of which one I should do first, so let's do that. It's these ones. All right, Hidden Heart Secrets is first, and we'll do it like we normally do it. We'll do, for this current situation at hand, like, I wanna know what the current situation is from the hidden heart secrets of the person that is, like trying to send some sort of dark feelings. We're gonna do like a triangle here. So we're gonna do the dark, like the dark person that's like trying to cause a problem, and then you, and then your significant other. I've never done this before either, but I feel like I have to do this. So this is the top one, and that was for the person that wants to cause harm. So that person is in like obsessed with you and in love with you. This one is for you. You're feeling exhausted from all of the attacks. You're feeling exhausted from all of the situation. And this one is for your significant other. And it is lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. So this is so interesting. I'm getting a lot from this. So you're feeling very exhausted, and the third party is wanting commitment from you. So they are trying to cause this energetic shift from your significant other that is now feeling like you're forbidden, non-committal, or they are feeling that way. And I feel like it is because of this moon energy here and the devil together. And it's really like oppressing the situation. So third party removal services, I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying like as in like energetic removal services. So I know there are channels and stuff, and I don't know if they'll work, but like I may need to look into this stuff because I feel like this is something that I need to offer. So if you want me to look into that stuff and to do research and do my own learning and find out what's the best way to remove dark magic or those kind of energies, because I do a ton of stuff. I just don't know what the best way is. That's all. That's something. So that there could give you an idea or like more of a situation of what's going on. Let's move on to the star seeds. Get some messages from the star seeds. What is a message? There we go. Go with the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. It's saying that you need to embrace the light. Embrace your own inner light as well. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So that's like going with the flow and being in duality, and as above, so below. They're all the things that I get from that one, and I really think the universe is asking you to fall into its arms. Okay. Got a bunch more. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So that one is giving me the vibe of like that you, the person that is watching this, has a gift. I don't know what that gift is, but you probably have a gift of empathy or something like that, or something specific. Like empathy does lead to a lot of gifts, and there are a lot of things, and it's taken me a long time specifically to figure out what I could do. And I feel like I have the gift of feeling, and I can feel like that feeling when you walk in a room and those kind of things, and that kind of stuff. And I can also almost just like look at someone, right? I can see someone and I can see like into their soul weirdly, and I know what kind of person they are. Like, don't ask me how I can do that. And this is why a lot of people get triggered by me specifically. So these are my gifts. I see them as gifts. Other people see them as detriments to their own character and fears and, like bad personas that they have. I've been hurt a lot through my life because of it, but I've learned that I can, understand it and be better at controlling myself basically, and not always doing that, but like I always do it, right? Like I always do it, but I just hold myself back from trying to tell someone about something or do something like that, because I know that not everyone is ready on their journey. The next one is cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. That one's really giving me a vibe of like these feelings, surrender to them. And that sounds scary, I know, but it's really the alchemy of life. You have to really sit in them and let them flow through you and surrender to them. Then that's what it's trying to say. The self-victimization thing, you got to really like sit there and feel what it feels like, and then you got to really be strong and like let those things flow through. And sometimes I'll just be like, hey, universe, can you take this feeling that I have from me right now? Because it's not a very nice feeling, and I would really like to be able to focus. And then I say, thank you, I'm very grateful. And then I just not disassociate, but I just carry on with my day, and I try as best as I can. And then I realize that I'm really focused. So I don't know what's happening there, but I think sometimes you just have to ask for the help. Lifting the veil, question everything, anything unaligned must go. So that one's kind of simple to understand. You're starting to see the true reality of things, and all those things that don't align with you in your beautiful life need to go, because the next thing that's going to come into your life is going to be even more beautiful. And trust me on that. I'm starting to, it's only been recent, but like I'm starting to realize the alchemy of life and understand how those things work. So I feel like trust the process. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. That is ultimately like kind of like why we're here. We're essentially souls on Earth in a human body, gaining a human existence for our soul journeys. Yeah. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. That one's really saying that like the answer you seek is always within you, because you are connected to the higher consciousness of the universe and just all of that stuff. So you have access to it too, just like I do and just like everyone else does. You just have to inner authority, trust, like intuition, turn your gaze within. You really have to figure out what your intuition is and what your mind is and what those dark thoughts are. It says, wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay, that's direct. Baby steps and your life is a canvas. Oh, this one's telling you not to rush. It's saying to be patient, and it's not time yet. It's really beautiful. Things are being woven for you. So that's really beautiful. I love that. A miracle is happening for you in the universe right now. I love that. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense, because sometimes your intuition can really say something or tell you something that you're just like, what? And then you'll just sit in the thoughts and stuff, and then they mull and they like get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, I love that one. And our last oracle card here from the Starseeds are: your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. So that's really asking you to be creative and accountable for your creativeness, and manifest through your art. So this is something that I don't know if I should share, but I guess I will, because at the end of the day, it's manifested a new mindset for me. And that's kind of what I did it for. Last year, or in the year and a half, like this year I've only written like 5-6 songs, 7. But the year before, for a year and a half, I wrote like 200 songs, and there is like 100 songs on SoundCloud. Just like 100 of them just don't ever exist anymore, and I don't know where they are, but that's okay. But I did all that music because I wanted to change my mindset, and I wanted to make my life better. So if anything, my music has helped me unlock my intuition and my inner path and my outer path and my soul journey and just everything. So I've connected with myself and become one with myself through my music. So that card is really screaming to me, but it's also probably screaming to you. So if you're like a painter, or if you're, a poet or a songwriter, or even if you like do music and you're just, playing jams and making riffs and stuff, I feel like you can manifest through those things, because it's about the intention behind you creating those things. So I hope that's like some okay information. It's really personal to me that I did that, and I hope it's okay to share. We have some Gaia cards. Gaia today is saying Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. It's really just telling me that like your creativity and artistic expression is where your life will is really a part of your destiny, and it's like where your life will become more like magical with lots of blessings. We have the 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. This is really giving me that the universe is protecting you and in many ways, and it is progressing you towards the fulfillment of harmony. The Temptress is really giving me this idea of, like, this soul connection has hurt you. And I feel like a broken promise is something that really just hurts you. So when someone says something to you and then they don't follow through, I really do believe that that's got a lot to do with this moon card and things like that. So this third party is really sending some like negative energies to the other person from what I'm getting, and it's creating a situation where this other person could possibly know this person that you know, and you might not know this person, or you might know this person. So I'm getting all those feelings. It's just, I really think that this person creates the situation for you where this significant other of yours creates a broken promise for you, which they don't show up often. And I feel like they are deceitful in the way that they'll say that they'll show up, but then they don't. And then they're like really easily to seduce you with like maybe the material things. So that's what I'm getting from that. So the Temptress is giving me that vibe. We do have Sacred Earth Mother, which is the universe telling you that it loves you, and essentially that you don't really need any of that stuff to be loved, and to have like self-love and self-care and all those things. We have Attachment is the next one, which is letting go, restriction, and fear. So there's always this fear of letting go of a situation because it seems so dark and lonely, but it is always the right way. I've learned that, as hard as it is for me. I could cry for like a few days, but then, afterwards you end up coming out of all of that kind of stuff stronger, better, more resilient than you've ever been in your life. So attachment is definitely something that we all probably struggle with. Not all of us, but like a lot of us do. We have Achievement. And this one is really just screaming, keep focused on your dreams. So this reading is very much general, and it very comes to the conclusion that a lot of my readings are just kind of getting the information out there. I'm not specifically trying to manipulate anyone, just want to say that. And I have the most genuine intention when it comes to doing these readings and also posting here on YouTube. I am going to say that I'm only ever going to have like that Teespring merch and the adverts on my channel. And there might be a membership, but I don't think I'm going to do memberships because I have been considering it. But they're the only things that I'm going to do to try to like make money from this. But if anything else, if I ever come across like doing personal readings, which currently I'm not really thinking about doing right now. I'm like very busy just in my life outside of this as well. If I ever do that, I will be like, it'll be like a gold coin donation or something, or like $5. Like it's not going to be extortionate or anything like that. I've talked about it with my friends, and I've talked about it with a bunch of people, and I'm fine outside of this. So I really want to just like give back, and I want to do this for the highest intention for all and not just myself. I could literally just be saying this and making it up, but at the end of the day, you can make up your own mind about me, and I am going to move on to the last card, which is the Amazon card, and we'll read a little snippet out of the book. I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. And unfortunately, this will be my only reading today because it is my birthday today, and I'm just going to be going out today, so I won't have a lot of time to sit down and record after this one. Okay, so our card today is a beautiful one, which I'm glad we got, which is Chasqua, the Angel of Love. So we actually got this one the other day in a reading. There are so many cards in here, and two cards that we've got twice in a row. So it's very telling to me that these cards are very special. And today, the message is 31, number 31, and it is love. It's like, is it the last card in the whole thing? Here we go. Alrighty, I'm just going to read these little snippets and then we shall depart. You know that self-love and compassion are essential in an authentic relationship with empathy, passion, and absolute honesty. You know that real love also means being free and feeling safe to be vulnerable and totally open. Chiaroscuro shows you that this is where the celestial temple of divine love manifests in you. Chiaroscuro reminds you of the importance of self-love and compassion. Why not celebrate yourself now? Only you can make your own happiness. Allow yourself to stay in this feeling of exposure and vulnerability, unsettling though it may be, and in the depths of your heart space, you will discover your pure essence of love. The practice of self-love and compassion allows the divine love from the celestial temple to be manifest in your being. And with that, I hope that you can manifest that divine love within yourself. I believe in you. And I'm going to go. Love and light, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.